Morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming back to Granny's Place. I'm excited today because I found some more new books to read to you. This one is called The Story for Little Ones. This is it is the most important story we can read about. And I think you're going to like this story that I chose. We'll read a couple of them from this book. This story is about Jesus and his cousin John. Jesus had a cousin named John who baptized people. Many people came to John to talk about God and to be baptized in the river. John dipped them in the water to show that God had the power to wash away anything that they had done wrong. Jesus walked into the water. I want you to baptize me too, he said to John. John was surprised. Jesus had never done anything wrong. No, Jesus, you should baptize me, John told Jesus. It is right for you to do this, Jesus replied. So John dipped Jesus into the water. At that moment, the skies opened up and God's Spirit came down from heaven like a dove. A voice said, "This is my son. I love him, and I am very happy with him." God's power was shown through Jesus. And God's power works in your life too, when you believe in Jesus and obey him. This story is called Jesus the Teacher. Jesus told the people, love God and love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. A man asked Jesus, "Who is my neighbor?" Jesus answered his question with this story. One day, a man was walking down the road. Suddenly, some robbers jumped out. They hit the man and stole everything he had. And they ran away, leaving him lying in the dirt. Soon, a priest came along, but he passed by without helping. Then a leader in the church came along. He didn't stop to help either. They were too busy, they thought. Finally, a Samaritan came down the road. When he saw the injured man, he felt sorry for him, and he quickly jumped off his donkey and he ran over to help. The Samaritan bandaged the man's sores and put him on his donkey and took him to an inn where he could get better. That was like a hospital. Then Jesus asked, "Who was the neighbor by the injured man?" The man replied, "The Samaritan who helped him." Jesus said, "Yes, be kind like that man." Jesus told stories to teach people, and we can learn from Jesus' stories too. This story is called Jesus and the Little Children. Jesus had helpers called disciples. Jesus taught his disciples everything he knew about God. One day, some families were walking along when they saw Jesus and his disciples resting on a hillside. It's Jesus, the children shouted happily. The boys and girls eagerly ran to Jesus, but the disciples blocked their way. "You must leave Jesus alone," one of the disciples said. "He needs to rest," another said. "Oh, let the children come to me," Jesus called to his disciples. "Please don't turn them away." And with a smile as warm as sunshine, he opened his arms wide, and the children went running to him, laughing. Jesus turned to his disciples. "Do you see these children? If you want to enter God's kingdom, that is how you should come to him, as happy and trusting as a little child." Jesus loved those little children, and he loves you too. We're going to save the rest of the stories in this book for another day. I'm going to take a little drink of my tea. I've got a frog in my throat. Okay. Some of you, boys and girls, go to school. So I'm going to show you this special book called Hello School, a classroom full of poems. I can't wait to read this to you. It's such a colorful book. And I'm also going to put the shade open a little bit so that it's a little brighter in here. There we go. Hopefully you can see the books better. Hello School, a classroom full of poems. School, wake up early. Just can't wait to see who's coming. Don't be late. New shoes, they stand at the door, too shy to walk. They have tongues in them, but they don't talk. Did you ever see a tongue in a shoe? Hooks, hurry. If you give him a minute, he will grab your jacket with you in it. Here's the teacher's desk, impressively large. She is in charge. Pencil, wiggles and squiggles, a scary face, then flips himself over to erase. Erase. Paper. What's he hiding? What's he about? He needs your hand to draw him out. Crayon. She starts out tall, with a fine pointed head. Never grows up, but she grows down instead. They get shorter and smaller when you use them. Scissors, open, shut, a snippy pair. They are quick to cut. Glue. Stick with me, says Glue with a grin, and I'll stick with you through thick and thin. Oh, look at this whole alphabet. Letters. They stand in line from A to Z, longing to be wild and free, to fly away like breezy birds in flocks of words. Wastebasket says, feed me, yum, yum, yum. Toss your tidbits into my tum. Calendar, January, February, March, Monday, Tuesday, too. Months and days of the week he'll proudly display for you. Swings, they hang around, stare at the sky, wait to be sat on so they can fly. Fence stands guard all day, wishes he could run and play, and loves it when the kids come his way. Slide, slippery, slithery slide says, go! This is no time to be shy or slow. Rug. There's nothing more than snoozing. The rug likes nothing more than snoozing on the floor. Listen closely. Do you hear him snore? Look at all the kids having quiet time. Clock watches all the time. Worries, am I late? Always on the move. Impatient, won't wait. Books, closed shut, secrets to hide, or waiting for you to say, open wide the book. Fountain, gushes and bubbles when you turn her on, hangs her head quietly after you're gone. Window shows us if it's sunny, or if the weather's drippy runny, or if the clouds are acting funny. Numbers, 1 is a stick, 2 is a birdie, 3 is bubbly, 4 is sturdy, 5 is fidgety and gets out of line. Down goes 6, 7, 8, and 9. The table loves a mess. Oh yes. Paintbrush. When paint gets in his hair, brush creates a scene. Swishing yellow, swishing red, splashing blue and green. Clay. A squishy, mushy shape changer. Pick her up and rearrange her. Easel. Easily stands for hours holding up mountains or flowers. Chair. Doesn't mind your behind. Prefers your seat to shoes or feet. Beads. Scattery chattery, wondering whether they want to be strung on a string all together. Blocks. They mumble, fumble, climb from their jumble, up they scramble, then grumble when they tumble down. Truck. Vroom, vroom across the room, look out feet, here I zoom. Puzzle. falls to pieces, gets mixed up that way. Hopes you will put him together today. Puppet, give me your hand, your voice too. Then we'll see what this hollow-head fellow can do. Costume box opens up and spills out capes and scarves, a pig's snout, a clown's nose, a witch's wand. Where's that? Maybe right here. And ghostly sheet. Oh, there's a ghostly sheet. Wigs and hats of every hue. Get ready to be someone new with your costume. Drum, tum, tum, rum, tum, tum, banga, 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 bam. A happy to be noisy person. That's what I am. Look at the clown shoes. The xylophone. Hammer me. It's okay. It's my favorite way to play. Bing, bing, bing. Tambourine. Shake a shake a shake. I love the sound I make. Oh, those are fun band instruments. Door opens wide to let us know it's time to go. It's time to go. Bye-bye, school. A smile, a sigh. School waves. Bye-bye. The end. Oh, here's some more treasures that you might find in your school. And pretty soon, if we look in the nests outside, we just might see some rabbit eggs because spring is coming. Thanks for listening to Hello School. Okay, boys and girls, I'll be back soon. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful day. The sun is shining in Chicago. I hope it's shining where you are. And if not, you can always grab an umbrella if it's raining. But I have a feeling that most of the snowstorms are over. So we're going to look forward to some great weather and some more great story time together. Thanks a bunch. Take care. Bye-bye.